preserves
Mm-hmm.
with sugar, and
Right,
that,
right, right.
and eat that with biscuits and
Okay.
whatever you could get.
Now, Grandma's biscuits and gravy, I love it. I can't
Yeah.
make it like she made it,
No,
but that's I loved her biscuits and gravy.
it's 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 an art to do
I think it
anything
is.
cooking, But
I think you don't have
I
lard
used
is
to
the
be
problem.
Oh, good
I
chefs
used
make
to
a lot of
be
money.
really good at
Yeah.
cooking, right? Gravy.
You
Yeah.
see, you
Now
got to get
my
you a restaurant when you move up
Al's
to Idaho.
mother, she made the best gravy to me.
Is that right?
But she showed me how to make it, and I tried to do it, and it pretty worked out that way. She'd take her enough grease, whatever she had, whether it's chicken or if she had pork, or if it's just plain grease,
Mm-hmm.
whatever she had.
Right.
You put 3 tablespoons of brown flour and a tablespoons of oil, whatever
The grease
oil
was
you
right.
use,
So
and
3 to 1.
and you kind of mixed it together and
Mm-hmm.
let it kind of brown a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
And I had uh, 2 cups of milk,
Mm-hmm.
and she always sprayed it, poured it with, stirred it with a fork. And I did that, so I always had good gravy.
Oh, good. That's
Uh,
I'm gonna remember that.
but
I'm remembering that.
most
We got a
people
recipe online.
Yeah.
don't know how to make
Record it.
gravy.
Did you
No.
take a nap, Myra?
But now I
Oh, you're
tell you
reading?
that, and I probably couldn't
Doing
do
your
it
puzzle?
at all.
Right.
like a rice pudding today.
Oh yeah, that's
Is
right.
it getting
Turned
further
out
along?
last
Your
night.
back still hurting?
So,
Your back still hurts?
Huh?
Poor
so
Myra.
when
Myra fell the other day on the stairs
Yeah.
and hurt her back.
she did
And-
not. She fell on the stairs.
Yeah, fell down the stairs.
No, she did.
What do you
The
want,
other day.
Myra? What do you want?
Yeah, she said she fell down like missed like the last 8 steps or something.
She needs a pain
The
pill.
whole time she's on the
A
steps,
pain
I was
pill?
with her coming
Do
down.
you have
No,
any pain
not since
pill?
we've been here.
Oh. Oh, that's why. Yeah, that's why. What's name said she couldn't go.
You haven't had one today?
No,
Uh,
Did you have one last night?
no.
It's your
How
bro?
come?
It was Stan Garner.
Liz supposed to
Who?
give you one
Stan
last
Garner.
night.
He's
Stan
got your
Garland?
reverse Garland. He's got your reverse drawing ticket waiting for you at his house for me to go by and pick up.
Okay.
He
Get
only has 6
a
left.
glass of water
Well, we
with
want
it,
one.
though.
You told me one.
I know about water.
yeah.
He told Kenny they always buy one for me.
I know, I started to
Did you find
that
it?
one about,
Her back's hurting her.
Dan, I guess, was I was gonna ask if he's coming, but.
I thought he was. I thought he was coming, but he
He
never
has
said
coming,
that.
but I
But
don't know when.
yeah, yeah.
You should have went over and said hello to him at
I feel sorry
his
for you
house.
because I get
Maybe,
back
huh?
pain too.
They'd,
And it's no
he'd
fun.
enjoy
Yeah,
having you
Can I pray for you?
for a minute. They,
Can I pray for you?
of course, he might not be home. You'd have to call to see if he's
I'll pray for
there.
you.
yeah, yeah. I think he said it sounded like he was coming over, but who knows? So.
When you get all done, I'll pray for you, okay? Is this hot still?
So what's something that?
Huh?
Oh, turn it off when I'm done.
What's your funniest story you remember about
But it's
maybe something Aunt Thelma did?
About who?
Funny story about Aunt Thelma.
Aunt Thelma?
Yeah, funny story.
So just
Oh,
turn it off.
I don't know.
She's pretty serious. I don't know how
Well,
funny.
she was pretty serious,
We'll
but
pray
we
on
know
one
that.
side. We
But
can make it.
Yeah.
you remember anything that she
I remember
was?
she told me stories about that time she played basketball and she pulled a knife on him when she was playing basketball.
I don't know.
She was
Only
rough.
thing,
Well, how about the other girls?
Thelma was always kind of complaining about what Aunt Mary did sometimes. She didn't, they kind of jealous of Aunt Mary, seemed like sometimes, but we didn't have no problem.
It's just a little sibling rivalry.
Huh?
A little sibling rivalry.
Yeah.
Between them.
Little bit.
Yeah.
Tell her about me.
And, but I never had no problem with any of them.
What's the matter?
I guess Annie and I had a little squabble.
Because you were the
Sometimes.
closest, so you're gonna.
You know, always playing
Yeah,
close
right.
together.
Right.
So I know one time I jumped on kind of on her back and she went to cry. I guess I heard her just jumping on her. I didn't not mention we were just playing.
Messing
We weren't
around.
really
Because the
fighting
road
or
warrior.
nothing. And so I
You might be getting
had
hungry like a
that
bed.
hurt me.
No.
I think as much as it would have her.
Oh, yeah.
Just to know that I did
You
it.
hurt her, huh?
So I
No.
cried about it too. So,
What's it look
but
for this?
little things like that.
Yeah.
Um, Mary always had headaches. Ever since I was big enough to remember, she had migraine headaches.
Oh, is that right? Yeah.
And she's always had a headache. And I tell him I had to do the work, housework, and I said it never did bother me to do the work, but it always aggravated me that I'd go make one bed and she'd be in the middle of it in a few minutes, and I'd go make another bed and she'd go from one bed to the other.
And go mess
I said,
it up,
I don't know why she couldn't mess up one bed instead of all of them.
I'd agree. I'd agree with
Little
that.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you know, we got along real good. Mary, of course, she was more. She was said she promised Mama she'd take care of me, and so she was looking out for me. That's for sure. And so, of course, we never had a date with anybody. We had to have the chaperone anywhere we go. So he had to take Mary, had to go with me, or WG, one or the other.
Uh-huh.
So one or the other. So I one time
Need
the
help,
only
Delbert?
thing I can remember I ever really made
pants is falling off?
a thing with my dad. I never talked back to him or anything, and we were always good. But I had a appointment to get my hair done one weekend on Saturday, and he asked me if I made a cake. Well, that was almost my job to make a cake or a pie or something for Sunday, because he sent somebody over for dinner,
Mm-hmm.
and so I said no, I didn't, but and he said, well, you can't go because you haven't made that cake. And I said, well, Papa, I got a hair appointment and I can't get it done unless I go get it done. I'd come back and make a cake when I come back. And but he told me I couldn't go. So I said that's the only thing I remember I ever doing a thing against what I told him.
Did you
do.
go? Or did
But I told him I'd go. I said, Papa, I'll go, and I'll come back and I'll make the cake. But I always felt bad about that. But
Oh, I don't think you should.
but I went ahead and I did, and then I made a cake for dinner for Sunday.
Did you go to the hair appointment though?
Yeah, I went and got my hair
right?
done.
And then you came home and made the cake, right?
Of course, I never could do my hair anyway, but we never got much things done like that.
Oh yeah, that was a big thing, wasn't it?
But
Yeah.
I don't know,
Tammy's
something was
doing
going
a lot
on at
better.
church, I guess, so I was gonna have an appointment to get my hair done.
Uh-huh.
But you had to do it on the weekend to get it, because you're in school
Yeah.
the rest of the week.
How old were you then?
That was the year, I guess, before I married, earlier in the year
Yeah.
that happened.